And I said before, Keir Starmer today has put the whole nation on a war footing with Russia. That ain't going to end well. That ain't going to end well for us. But that's the situation we find ourselves in. Put on a war footing with Russia. Our young men and our young women called up to the armed services, sent off to die in a foreign battlefield for a cause which nobody can really ascertain. What days we live in. In Revelation chapter 6, we read about the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Are we living in those days? The second horseman is the red horse, peace taken from the earth. You certainly could believe that we're at the beginning of that. What if Putin was decided to fire a nuclear missile at Worcester today? Oh, he says he's not going to do that. We already know he's targeted the city of Hull. What if he were to target Worcester, a small city in the middle of the countryside? Let's annihilate it. Let's teach Keir Starmer a lesson. Teach him to hold his words. Teach him to refrain from attacking Russia, from poking the bear, so to speak. And in an instant, Worcester would be vaporized and we'd all be gone. Now, I hope that's not going to happen. I can't tell you it's not, but I hope it's not going to happen. But he is a fool that thinks it couldn't happen. We are mortal. We must die. We do not have power over our own death. In the Old Testament, there was a certain mighty emperor in Babylon called Belshazzar, and he held a feast and he profaned the holy things of God. And a man's hand appeared and there was writing on the wall, and the writing said, "Mene, mene, tekel upharsin." And it was interpreted by Daniel, and he said, "You have been weighed in the balances and found wanting."
No, he didn't.
Read it for yourself. You have been weighed in the balances and found wanting. The God who holds your breath in his hands, him you have not honored. And that night Belshazzar was slain. He thought he was safe. He thought that death could not find him. He thought that he was in an impregnable fortress. And history records that, that the Persian military broke in to the citadel by rediverting the river Euphrates and climbing up through the underside of the city. But the thing about it is, when we think we are secure, we forget that God holds our breath in his hands. When we think that we are going to live for a long, long time and it doesn't matter, and we say, "Oh, I'm not afraid of death." Oh, you are. You just don't know it yet.